Take me down the highway. Take me down the way you came. Good evening, everybody. My name is Chris Wilson, and this is Wednesday Night Live by Request. Yeah. Well, it is awfully good to see all of you people here tonight, and it's also good to be coming to you guys at home. Thanks so much for watching tonight. We're celebrating Veterans Day together, and what a wonderful day to celebrate. We've got, how many veterans do we have in the audience here tonight? Several. Well, thank you so much for your service. So I'm going to start off with something that I don't think I've done through, well, maybe one of these shows. Boy, we've done so many now. It's hard to know some of these live stream shows. But I was playing at a show. I think it was either last summer or 2 summers ago. I can't remember which. But for some reason, I was overwhelmed with the notion to sing the national anthem, and but on acoustic guitar like a folk song. And I did. I just played it. And I was interested because, there's so much pomp and circumstances that surround singing our national anthem for very good reason. I mean, obviously, it's a ceremonial event to sing our national anthem. It's something that we treasure. And I wanted to see what would happen if you made that song sort of intimate and listened to it, really had a chance to listen to the words, apart from the various things that we do during the national anthem, the standing and things like that, which, like I said, are all very important. I'm not trying to take away anything from that. I think it's magnificent that we have something like that to hold on to in our country. But I found that there was a sort of special nugget of truth singing it this way. So I'm going to sing the national anthem for you now in honor of our magnificent veterans who have sacrificed so much to keep us safe and happy. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? We're so blessed, you know, even despite all of the nutty stuff that's going on right now in this country, I can still draw back to some tremendous blessings, and you know, I think that's an amazing thing. You know, I was thinking about that on Veterans Day. It's a really important holiday to celebrate right now, because if there's anything that we can all agree on, is the debt that we owe to our veterans. There's no two ways about that one, right, Don? All right, I have an interesting and eclectic mix of music to play tonight. I wrote it out on my cell phone, but I muted my cell phone tonight so that you don't have to do a weird crawl across the stage to come get it when it starts to ding. I want to dedicate this to Glenn Peck. This is for you, Glenn, for your brother. And this is a very special song to me as well, for a lot of reasons. Daniel is traveling tonight on a plane, and I can see the red tail lights heading for Spain. Oh, and I can see Daniel waving goodbye. God, it looks like Daniel must be the clouds in my eyes. They say Spain is pretty, though I've never been. But Daniel says it's the best place he's ever seen. Oh, and he should know he's been there enough. Lord, I miss Daniel. Oh, I miss him so much. Oh, darling, Daniel, my brother, you are older than me. Do you still feel the pain of the scars that won't heal? Your eyes have died. You see more than I. And Daniel, you're a star in the face of the sky. Daniel is traveling tonight on a plane, and I can see the red tail lights heading for Spain. Oh, and I can see Daniel waving goodbye. God, it looks like Daniel must be the clouds in my eyes. God, it looks like Daniel must be the clouds in my eyes. Thank you. I'm really excited. I was telling the audience I play for the audience for about 20 minutes or a half an hour before we go live here to you guys out there in the digital realm. And I was talking about this guitar. I'm very excited to be playing this guitar today. This is another gem from Dave Stutzman's basement. And it's a very special guitar. This guitar is just about 120 years old. And it was built somewhere between 1897 and 1904, and that's how old it is, that they didn't even keep track of how many they were making. They didn't, which is sort of remarkable. But this guitar was another one of those guitars that was sort of in pieces and sort of sat cracked and worn and unplayed for probably 30 or 40 years, and then. Recently, Dave's been taking some of these out and bringing them back to play in shape. And I tell you, it's just a delight to play this guitar. So, I keep thinking about who has played this guitar. 120 years. I mean. Maybe it was sitting in some rich person's parlor. It's a parlor guitar, so I like to indulge my fantasies about where they've been. Maybe it was some, crusty old blues man on a corner who was just... Maybe it was doing that. Who knows? But I like to think about that. All right, let's see what else is on the request list for tonight. How about, so just to let the audience out there know, and I was just talking with the audience ahead of time, is that we just found out from our beloved Governor Cuomo that we are no longer able to do this anymore after tonight. So unfortunately, the remaining shows we're going to have to cancel, which is sort of, on one hand, it's kind of devastating because I tell you guys being in this room put the sparkle back in my eye, and I'm going to do my best to keep that sparkle going in the coming weeks as we all sort of move together to try to get over this hill here. But what I didn't think of, going into tonight, I realized that a lot of the requests that I chose were sort of melancholy songs, and I don't want to do that. So I'm sort of revising the list as I go a little bit so that I can not do that. But the truth is I take everything and I make it kind of soft and like lullaby-ish. That's what actually my buddies always said. It's like everything you sing sounds like a damn lullaby. I said, you're welcome. Well, let's see. How about... actually, let me see if I've got the lyrics to this one. Because I do. All right, so this is going out to Lise Lucky. I spent a lot of time performing up in Lake Placid, and I have a couple of, I have some really wonderful fans up in that area who have been wonderful to me through the years, but one night I found myself just playing this song in the corner of a bar, and to the delight of its patrons this particular night. So, and it sort of became a special song for Lise and Len. So let's try this one, an old Irish folk song. When I would sing this song when I was overseas, when I was in Croatia and when I was in Ireland, people would, this is the song. In Croatia, I was singing to Irish people who were on vacation. Just to be clear. By a lonely prison wall, I heard a young girl calling, Michael, they've taken you away, for you stole Trevelyan's corn, so the young might see the morn. Now a prison ship lies waiting in the bay. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. By a lonely prison wall, I heard a young man calling, nothing matters, Mary, when you're free. Against the famine and the crown, I rebelled, they shot me down. Now you must raise a child with dignity. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. By a lonely harbor wall, she watched the last star falling, as the prison ship sailed out against the sky. Shall she wait and hope and pray for her love in Botany Bay? It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. Low lie in the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. For the whole time that I was performing in Europe, everybody thought I was Irish. I got a little bit of that look to me, and I sound like an Irish person, but I'm not. There's no Irish in me. But I found that there's a thing that happens when you sing an Irish folk song is you start to sing in a little bit of an Irish accent. I don't know where. And, sadly, like mine is a little bit more like leprechaun-y. It's not good. And it just sort of comes out, Well, I hope you like that, Lise. Thank you so much for that request. I just want to mention to everybody out there that Well, it seemed like we had turned a corner, but we now have discovered that we haven't. So, we are going to continue to need support to keep this thing going. And you've all been so supportive, all of you here in the audience and all of you out there. If you'd like to make a donation, we would be so grateful for that. And you can do that by going to www.chriswilson.us. And there's a donate button right there on the homepage to donate through PayPal. And we would be so grateful for that. And there's also an address if you aren't comfortable doing that online. And I hate saying that. I really do. Do I look as uncomfortable as I feel? I don't know. But the truth is, we do believe very strongly in what we do, and I think that I'm very proud of what we've been able to sort of create here, and I would want to take actually a minute to really celebrate my beautiful wife here, who really does all the hard stuff. She's truly the glue and the lifeblood of this whole thing, and I couldn't do it without you, baby.
Thanks, hon.
Literally, because she turns everything on, so I literally couldn't do it. Like I don't have enough hands. How's everything going online? How's everything going up your end? Up in the treehouse.
YouTube is a mixed bag. Some people are having some struggles. It's fine on our end.
Oh.
But so I think some people have switched over and watching it on Facebook seems fine. So
all right.
I don't know what's going on.
It's so fun having things that are out of your control.
Yeah.
It's a real lesson. All right. All right. I'm going to sing this song for you. But I'm going to sing it in my little folky way, if that's okay. See, now that wasn't a robust yes. I got like a hesitant, nervous laugh, so maybe I should do it the right way. What are you thinking? Putting you on the spot. All right, well, we'll put it this way. I do this song two ways. This is Will You Still Love Me Tomorrow by Carole King. Now, I do it two ways. I do it the really, sort of, like the way that you would think I should do it. And then there's another way that I do it where at least half of the people don't like it. Now, obviously you would think go with A, but I'm always tempted to go with B. The second way that I do it is more of a... Just shaking your head. Just no, don't do it. All right. I can't become too predictable. Tonight you're mine completely. Give your love so sweetly. Tonight the light of love is in your eyes. But will you love me tomorrow? Isn't this lasting treasure? Oh, just a moment's pleasure. Can I believe the magic of your sight? And will you love me tomorrow? Tonight with words unspoken, you said I'm the only one. But will my heart night meets the morning sun, I'd like to know that your love is a love I can be sure of. So tell me now, and I won't ask again. Will you still love me tomorrow? When the night meets the morning sun, I'd like to know that your love is a love I can be sure of. So tell me now, and I won't ask again. Will you still love me tomorrow? Will you still love me tomorrow? Will you still love me tomorrow? So I guess I have to retire the reggae version for good.
Or you just have to do it without...
Just own it.
Just do it without
Just
saying
let my-
anything. Yeah.
My flag fly, my freak flag fly, right?
Yeah.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
No. It's not. Okay. It just has like just a different kind of song. I just sort of like the lyrics. Tonight you're mine completely. You give your love so sweetly. Tonight the light of love is in your eyes. But will you love me tomorrow? I mean, it's kind of nice, right? You guys are very sweet. You know, part of that happens is because I was playing in, various gigs that were on like a long-term contract when I was overseas, playing 6 nights a week in the same nightclub for months after months. So you play the same song every night, and every once in a while you look back at the band and say, you guys want to just spice it up a little bit tonight and just play all of these songs differently? So that's where I came up with all these. I have like 2 or 3 versions of every song that I play, All right, next. How about... make sure I have the lyrics here on this one because I haven't sung this song in. Just gonna have to do this one. Many's the time I've been mistaken, and many times confused. Yes, and I've often felt forsaken and certainly misused. Oh, but I'm alright, I'm alright. I'm just weary to my bones. Still, you don't expect to be bright and bon vivant, so far away from home, so far away from home. And I don't know a soul who's not been battered, don't have a friend who feels at ease, don't know a dream that's not been shattered or driven to its knees. But it's alright, it's alright, for we live so well so long. Still, when I think of the road we're traveling on, I wonder what's gone wrong. Can't help it, I wonder what's gone wrong. And I dreamed I was dying. I dreamed that my soul rose unexpectedly, and looking back down at me, smiled reassuringly. And I dreamed I was flying high up above. My eyes could clearly see the Statue of Liberty sailing away to sea. And I dreamed I was dying. Where we come on a ship they called the Mayflower. We come on a ship that sailed the moon. We come in the age's most uncertain hour and sing an American tune. Whoa, whoa, but it's alright, it's alright. You can't be forever blessed. Still, tomorrow's gonna be another working day, and I'm trying to get some rest. That's all I'm trying, to get some rest. That's a beautiful old Paul Simon song called American Tune. I just saw the other day on Facebook, it said, because I'm friends, or I follow Paul Simon on Facebook, and it said, did you remember that 47 years ago today this song came out? I wasn't born. And and it made me reflect on how many songs I sing that were written and performed and big hits well before I was born. So and I play guitars that are way older than I am. All right. How about, I got a good one here. How are we doing on YouTube? Has it come back at all, or is it?
I'm not sure. Nobody's really saying it, but I think a lot of them have switched over to Facebook. Maybe.
I don't know. There's.
I don't know.
Issues.
Some people say it's fine. So.
Okay. Well, then, yeah, it can't be on our end.
It's not on our end.
We're being shut down by the government because we're too subversive. Because that's what everybody always says about me. Too subversive, that Chris Wilson. All right, how about... We'll get the big guitar for this one. It needs a little bit of thunder. This is another cool loaner from Stutzman's Guitar Center. It's a good time to mention our friends over at Stutzman's. They've been very, very helpful to us to keep things going. Keeps my instruments working and keeps me in cool guitars, and very grateful. Let's see. Now I always question what key to do this song in, because there's the key that I do it in where it's almost too high, and there could be a problem. Which it's never good to make the audience nervous. Dedicate this one to all our veterans as well. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. He is trampling out the vintage where the grapes of wrath are stored. He hath loosed the fateful lightning of his terrible swift sword. His truth is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on. I have seen him in the watchfires of 100 circling camps. They have builded him an altar in the evening dews and damps. I can read his righteous sentence by the dim and flaring lamps. His day is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on. He has sounded forth the trumpet that will never call retreat. He is sifting out the hearts of men before his judgment seat. Oh, be swift, my soul, to answer him. Be jubilant, my feet. Our God is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on. In the beauty of the lilies, Christ was born across the sea. With a glory in his bosom, he transfigures you and me. As he died to make men holy, let us die to make men free. While God is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on. His truth is marching on. It's marching on. Thank you. Thanks very much. What a great song that is. I'm going to sing another song that I wrote. Actually, I haven't done much original stuff tonight here, so I'm going to sing a song that is very, very special to me. I wrote this song. I was trying to write a Willie Nelson song. You know, I was trying to write a song that sounded like Willie. You know, something that would just sound good sitting in a rocking chair, sitting on a creaky front porch. And I was trying to find that particular lilt to a song. And so I sat right here on the edge of the stage, and it just started coming, and I started to play like. And then I was like, all right, that's got a little Willie to it, doesn't it? So I was sitting here, and you know, this room, I don't remember exactly what state it was in. For some reason, I have a memory of there being some construction, but maybe this was after that. And this, I just remember that this room was empty and it sounded kind of echoey. And whenever I'm in any room that's echoey, I like to have fun with that, singing. And so I was sitting on the edge of the stage, and I didn't know what to sing. You know, so a lot of times I'm just singing gibberish. And but this time I opened my mouth and gibberish didn't come out. And so I was just sitting there and I was going like this. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for trying. And I was like, ooh, I like that. That sounds nice. And so I built the song around that. Thank you for loving me. So I wrote what I thought was a great country Willie Nelson sounding verse, a chorus. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for trying. Thank you for holding me like you were dying. That felt like a good old country song. I was really proud of it. And so I wrote the whole song, and I was really into it. I was so excited to play it, and I've told this story before, so if you've watched the show, but for those of you who haven't, I was just standing right there behind that door, getting ready to go out, and I felt sort of a warmth overcome me, and I ended up changing one word of that song. And as many of you know, my faith is a real pillar of what I do, and certainly of my music and my life. And it's the foundation that everything's built on. And I just, I had this little moment with God right behind that door. And he suggested, as God does, that I change one word in this song. And so the chorus, instead of being, thank you for loving me, thank you for trying, thank you for holding me like you were dying, he sort of moved in me to change that word to thank you for holding me when you were dying. And that song became about my relationship with God. The whole song changed on one word. And that's how I knew that it was him, because he's very efficient. And he was able to sort of grab that whole song just by changing one word. And I'm so grateful every time I sing this song, because what this song then became was, rather than some sort of flip tribute to Willie Nelson, this song became my autobiography in one change of a word. So I always dedicate this song to God for giving it to me, but tonight I'd like to dedicate it to my friends the Gashlins, and dedicate it to the wonderful James McKnight Sr. I was a poor boy with money to burn, just taking my chances, but losing my turn. And you stood by silent, my light in your hand, just watching this poor boy who don't understand. But thank you for loving me, thank you for trying, holding me when you were dying, chasing and wandering, just wasting good time. Didn't care for the reasons, but only the rhymes. And I caught a picture of my life without you, just faces of darkness covered in blue. So thank you for loving me, thank you for trying, thank you for holding me when you were dying. You sorry. It's true that a sunrise must follow the night. It's true in darkness, if it's true in the light. So I'll stand here silent, my life in your hand, and no more a poor boy will stand where I stand. So thank you for loving me. Thank you for trying. Thank you for holding me when you were dying. Thank you. Well, I'm so grateful that you've all come here tonight. It just it means so much to me to see all of your faces here, and I know that we're going to have to stop doing this again for a while, but know that when you guys are sitting out there watching on our little show here, that I'm thinking about you, and I am actually singing to you, you know, because you guys are the ones who allow me to do what I do, and it's such a blessing. I think I'll use the other guitar here. The wind, it's howling. She hears a dog, he's growling. Oh, oh. She feels her stomach churning. She feels her heart, it's burning. Oh. Chill has found her. She wraps a blanket round her. Oh, oh. with every flash of lightning. Oh, oh. The storms are coming and I'm further from my home. Thunder gets under me and chills me to the bone. She is all alone. Oh, oh. The storms are coming and I'm further from my home. Thunder gets under me and chills me to the bone. She is all alone. Oh, oh. She hears the wind, it's howling. She hears a dog, he's growling. Oh, hiding round my home. It's burning, yeah, now. It's burning. Okay. All right, so I'm going to finish off with this one tonight. Just want to once again thank everybody for watching out there. If you'd like to support this program, please feel free to do that. You can go to www.chriswilson.us and make a donation to keep this this thing going here, and we'd be so grateful for that. And once again, on behalf of myself and my darling family here, we'd like to wish a very happy Veterans Day to everyone, and salute our veterans for your magnificent service, both in this room and out there and everywhere in the country tonight. God bless America, this land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above. From the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, this land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above. From the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. Well, thank you all. Thank you all so much. Thank you for being here. And once again, just a reminder to the audience is that you were making reservations to come here. We're going to have to put a pause on that again, and hopefully someday soon we'll be able to have you back here in the room. But I'm glad I was able to share this night with all of you, and much love, everybody. God bless, and we'll keep pushing over the hill. We'll see you next Sunday. Good night.